All right, you can start filming. All right, what's going on, guys? Austin Laramie here. We have Erwin. He's an adult pit bull. He was in a shelter 2 years, so he's very insecure. He has fear aggression, so it's not rooted from complete aggression. It's just he's insecure and he's fearful. So because of that fear, he's learned that aggressive behavior makes whatever go away. Dogs, not really so much people, mainly with dogs. So I told his owners that we're not going to introduce him to any dogs right now. I want to build a foundation with him, get his confidence up, do a little bit of obedience. So I use food. As you see, his tail is a little tucked now. He's just insecure. It's his first day today. Just got him right out the crate. What I'm doing here is I'm just going to start teaching him a marker word, a reward word, right? So I use yes. The word yes for me always means a reward is coming next, and it means release. I don't teach stay. That means if I say sit, you should sit until I release you. Yes. Good boy. So watch me work on a little bit. I'm going to try to get his confidence up. One thing that's going to get his confidence up is just teaching him that he's doing things correctly, using a lot of rewards, getting him to do stuff, and also getting him through things he's scared of. So eventually we're going to reintroduce dogs, and we're going to do it from a distance and get him working around him, and eventually he'll be okay. I would think it's not too bad. So off. Cool. So yeah, I'm just going to work him a little bit, try to get his energy up, want to get his tail wagging. Erwin. Every little thing. I'm right now. I'm just gonna reward eye contact. The second he looks at me, I'm saying yes, and then I'm rewarding him. You have to separate the two, though. You can't go yes. You have to go yes, pause, then reward. That's how he'll learn the word. Erwin, yes, good boy, yeah. I just want to start getting his energy up, get excited, and get him not thinking about the dogs back there and the new surroundings. So he knows sit pretty well. He doesn't really know down too well. He doesn't know place at all. So I'm gonna start teaching him these things right now. So. Erwin, place. Yes, good boy, good boy. You want to get real goofy and animated with these types of dogs. Erwin, yeah, what's up, buddy? Come here, sit. Yes, good boy. Oh my goodness, good boy. Erwin, hey, sit. Yes, good boy. As you notice, the second he sits, I say yes, and then I reward him. Erwin, yes. He looks at me, I say yes, then I reward. Every little thing you just want to work on confidence, because the second I start getting a little weird, he gets tail down again, he's a little unsure, right? So I want to get him out of his head, let him know that he's safe. Erwin, sit. Yes, good boy, oh my goodness, good boy. Ready? You ready? Come on, you ready? Come on, buddy, come on. Erwin, sit. Yes, good boy. Notice I say yes, I pause, and then I step back and reward. You don't want to give him the reward in the static position, which means just him sitting. You want him to know that when you say yes, he's also free to move. Erwin, sit. Yes. You notice that pause, right? Yes, and then I move. That's going to teach him the word. Once he understands yes, he'll come flying to you. The dogs usually do. It always means a reward. For him, I'm using a little bit of high value stuff and his regular kibble right now because I want him off. I'm also teaching him a good leave it command. I'm building boundaries in the house. I'm simply saying off, and then I'm pulling him away. It's not a correction. I mean, it's technically a correction, but it's not a harsh correction. I'm not popping the leash. I'm saying off, pause, then I pull him away. Building that boundary, right? He sniffs the table. None of my dogs are allowed to sniff the table. Off, pull him away. He doesn't know, he's not in trouble, right? But you're showing him, you're setting that boundary. Dogs like this, the insecurity comes from having to make decisions. If you make all the decisions for him, he'll start to perk up. Showing him like, hey, I got it under control, right? All right, Erwin, place. I say it once, pause, and then lure. Yes, step back, reward. Good boy. All right, Erwin. Yes, I reward obedience, whether or not I ask for it or not. He randomly sits for me. I didn't ask it. I still say yes, then reward with him. It's going to build his confidence up. Erwin, yes, good boy. Right now, he doesn't know yes. He doesn't know it. Erwin, yes. I found him in a moment of distraction. He was sniffing my wife's foot. I said, Erwin. He looked at me. I said, yes. Reward that, right? You want to start building that engagement. Erwin, yes. Good boy. Good boy. And I'll reward him with some affection because that perks him up. Get him excited. Oh, that's a good boy. Erwin, sit. Yes, good boy. Oh my goodness. You want to get excited with these types of dogs. Erwin, yeah, what's up? We got to make it fun and enjoyable. Ready? I'm going to try it down. Erwin, down, pause, then I lure. Yes, step back, reward. So he doesn't know down by the verbal, which means when I say it, he does it. So I have to show him. I say down, I pause, then I use the food in his nose. I lure him. The second he does it, I say yes, pause, step back, and let him eat the reward. So watch this again. Erwin, ready? Down. Then I lure. I wait until he does it. Yes. Step back. Step back. Oh, that's all right. Yes. Come on. Good. Reward. He doesn't know that yes is release or anything. He doesn't know the word yet at all. I'm just teaching him it based off of repetition and consistency. He's distracted. Watch this. Erwin, hey, yes. Right? When I got his attention, reward that. Right? Every little thing you can reward, just building his confidence up. Letting him sniff, letting him be distracted. Erwin, yes, good boy. Once he knows yes, he's not going to slowly walk to me. He's going to fly to me. That's what all the dogs do. Once they know it very strongly, he's going to fly to you. You say yes, whatever he's doing, he's going to fly to you. He's going to be like, yes, let me get that reward. All right, Erwin. All right, bud. I'm going to use the leave it, which is off for me. Off, pull him away. Yes. You can even reward it sometimes, too. I don't really do a lot of rewards with leave it, but that's another video. Off, pull him away. Make sure you don't pop the leash with him. He's a nervous dog already. He's insecure. If I were to pop the leash right now, it's going to not do what you think. It's going to make it worse, and he's going to start to lose trust in me. And I wouldn't say he trusts me yet, but he's starting to come around. Off. Good boy, yes. He listened to just the verbal on that one. I'll reward it, right? I want to build his confidence. I'm not worried about the obedience here. I just want to start building his confidence up, getting him used to, dogs and people and sounds. Every little sound he is like, he jumps and he's, real scared of things. Erwin, hey, yes. Right? The very second, it looks like this. You have like a second to say yes, especially when he knows it. Get his eye contact. It'll look something like this, like my eyes, right? So, Erwin, yes. That moment, you reward the moment he makes eye contact. So if he's distracted, Erwin, even right here, I'm not saying yes. I'm saying yes when he looks my direction. That's going to build your recall, which is the come command. Come to me. Erwin, yes. Good boy. Oh, my goodness. Good boy. I want to get him to play. He won't play yet for me, but we'll get him there. Once you can get him to play, that'll build his confidence a lot too. Off. Good boy. Oh my goodness, good boy. Oh. So I want to start building some duration as soon as they know a command by the verbal. So duration means the stay part of sit or the stay part of down. How long they'll stay in it until they understand they have to, until they're released. So here's how you'll start working on that. Again, you don't want to pop the leash or punish him for getting it wrong. That's going to make it worse, right? He doesn't understand it yet, so you don't want to pop the leash for this. But I will fix it. I can use the food to fix it. I can use the leash pressure, not popping it, but pressure to fix it, different things to fix it. So I'll show you what I mean. Erwin, ready, sit. Good, sit. So the word yes always means reward and release. So I use good as a marker to say, good job, keep doing that. I don't need anything from you, but I like that. Keep doing that. Good job. You can say good in the command. Good sit. Good sit. Right? And now from here, no, sit. No will be my marker. That means wrong answer. I'm going to fix it. A correction doesn't always have to be something harsh like a leash pop. It simply can be he goes into a down and you say no and you just use the food to put him into a sit. right? Like, it doesn't have to be a leash pop. Correction just means you're going to correct it, fix it. So these are not harsh corrections, right? So again, he doesn't know it, so it would be making no sense to pop his leash and blast him if he breaks this sit right now. He's going to look at me and be like, yeah, I knew I didn't trust you, right? He doesn't understand it, so you can't go and harshly correct dogs when they don't understand stuff, especially dogs like this. Doesn't work. All right, buddy, sit. So I got him in a sit. If he breaks it, I'm going to say no one time, and I'm going to say the command again. Erwin, no, sit. Good. You can say good and praise him. Erwin, no, sit. And that's a correction. I'm not using a leash or nothing. I'm saying no, sit while walking into him. That's a correction. I'm just correcting it, fixing it, showing him what I want. You want to show him what you want. Yes. Good job, buddy. All right, Erwin. Ready, bud? Sit. Good, sit. Yes. Remember, I say the word yes, and then I move. You don't want to do it at the same time. Erwin, sit. Good. Make sure to praise him when he does it, especially when you're building that duration. If he gets up for any other reason than you giving him another command or releasing him, then you should always fix it. 2 things in dog training. You say a command, you have to follow through and make him do it. And he breaks it, no, sit. Good. And he breaks it like that, you always fix it. You do those 2 things, you follow through, and you fix it, you're going to have a really good dog. If he doesn't know it by the verbal, then that's a whole nother story. You have to still teach it. But if he knows it, like with sit, I can say sit and he'll do it without me having to use food to show him. With down, he doesn't know down by the verbal. I say down, he doesn't do it. So I have to say down, pause, then use the food and lure him. Make him follow the food. Yes, step back, reward. He doesn't know yes is a release yet, so I have to use the leash a little bit to show him he can get up. But yeah, you don't want to do anything at the same time. Down, right? Or sit. You have to separate. You have to go sit, then use the food and lure, then yes, then step back and reward. Everything has to be separate. I can't express that enough. That's the thing that people get wrong the most. You have to separate everything. Why you don't do down when you're teaching it is because dogs will follow the visual cue over the audible cue. So it'll create a dog that you say down, he does nothing, and then you say nothing, but you go, and he does it perfectly. So you have to separate so he understands the word is tied to an action. Hey, Erwin. Yes, good boy. Every little thing I'm rewarding him for right now. I use a lot of food in the beginning. Towards the end, like in the beginning, you want to be a vending machine. Every rep is reward. Towards the end, I'm like a slot machine that just wins a lot because I never want to get out of rewards, right? You don't have to rely on the food forever, but like you still want to reward your dog, you know. But you don't need food forever. You know, you could use toys, you can use different things. The release command could even be a reward eventually. Like I teach yes is reward and release. I teach break is release, free dog. Go do whatever you want. Break is no reward, but it's free dog. And usually the break command becomes a reward in itself because then they're free to go do whatever they want, have a lot of fun, run around the yard, do whatever. Keep your sessions short. Don't do more than 5 to 10 minutes. Keep them real short and fun. You want to end it where he's excited. And right now he's not very excited just because he's insecure, but you want to end it when the dog is like, this is so much fun, and then you're like, okay, we're done. And it leaves the dog like, oh man, when are we going to do that again? Dogs like him too. I want everything good coming from me, so I don't leave water down. I'll give him water throughout the day, and I want him seeing it coming from my hand. I don't put food in a bowl and put it down. He eats every meal from my hand, right? I want to show him that everything good, everything that he loves comes from me so that he starts to put trust in me, starts to build a little bit of a bond. He went down without me asking for it, so I'm going to say, yes, and then show him he can have a reward. That's fine. So reward your dog even if you don't ask for it. And yeah, good stuff. So that's just a little session. That's what I'm doing with him. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can leave comment down below, and I'll try to answer the best of my ability for you guys. Cool. You guys have a great day.